pleased to invite here Alberto Grossi, Consumer Affairs Department Director of the Italian Authority for Gas and Electric Energy, which is one with the International Energy Agency, which has focused the attention on energy efficiency, because we are, I think, drunk of renewables, maybe. Yeah. And we must, please.
Di rinnovabili. Let me welcome you on behalf of the Italian Authority for Gas and Electricity, one of our top 5 commissioners who was supposed to be here, Engineer Carbone. He couldn't be here because he's busy. I have been asked to explain the interest of our authority for this initiative. I'll talk about one of the many sectors where we work, that is efficiency and energy saving. It's a sector that our authority believes is very important, because working on energy efficiency, you can try and reach the targets of 2020 package, not just for energy efficiency, but also the other targets covered by that protocol. But what is most important? So it's okay to develop technologies such as the one you're going to debate today. The point is that you should do that through a mechanism such as energy efficiency, which is particularly efficient and effective. It's effective because it allowed to reach excellent results. And if you look at the results, since this mechanism was introduced in 2005, we are talking about saving consumptions by huge values. If you compare the Italian consumption in 2009, we are saving 1.7% for electricity. Natural gas saving is 1.6%. For gas oil, we are saving the equivalent of 6.2% of the final consumption. This is for heating. But what is most important is that these instruments are particularly efficient. So, considering the saved kilowatt per hour, this mechanism costs very little. If you look at the cost of obtaining the same results through renewable sources, the cost is much lower, from 1.6 euro cents per kilowatt per hour for energy efficiency up to 40 euro cents for photovoltaic energy, although here the rules have changed recently, and so these incentives are being reduced. So the system is efficient, it's inexpensive for the consumer. It has been said that the mechanism is being paid, and of course I'm referring to the mechanism which is followed by the Electricity Authority upon requirement of the Ministry. It's paid by the consumers with the energy bill. Now, you can certainly understand that in this period of economic difficulty, it becomes so much more important to reduce the economic burden for the families and for consumers. If you look at the ratio between the saved energy and the cost, the energy efficiency bill is about 90 euro. So we're talking of a saving of 15 to 20 times. So you can save up to 20 times, a 20-fold saving. That's why the authority, together with the competent ministries, it has already been said by Dr. Serra, so we believe that this is a very interesting scenario. So we need to work. Of course, we need to select the best incentives, avoiding overlaps and duplicates, but rather using the most appropriate with the lowest ratio between cost and results obtained, considering the same results, which are scarce, to get the best results. A very important point is that of information. Those who have to decide whether to use and implement these devices are households. We're thinking about the weakest customers. So that's a private market. Private market with reference to households. Here we need to disseminate the culture of saving and energy efficiency. This should be done also by trying to work not just on dissemination, but with the qualification of entities that can offer integrated solution packages. Of course, today we're going to talk about heat pumps, and these are devices that require technical skills, but they also require projects and contracts that may guarantee saving results and turn out to be convincing for those who have to decide what sort of investments they want to make on their house or building. So the importance of developing qualified integrated solution packages, starting from where the potential is highest. Today we're talking about residential buildings. The energy efficiency credits are targeted to all sectors. I cannot show you slides, but I'm reading the slides. So the weight is about 22% of those credits, energy efficiency credits, awarded for applications in the residential heating market. Let me quickly go to my conclusions. An effort was done together with the Ministry for Economic Development and for the Environment to introduce improvements, to improve the mechanism and to recognize structural interventions going beyond the useful life of the plan, going over the 5 years that were recognized initially. We need to reduce the barriers to get access to the project and also give the right importance to information. This is the last version, the latest version of the guidelines. Having said this, what I want to stress is that the mechanism has incentivized the development of innovative technologies. Indeed, energy efficiency credits are awarded to recognize novelties, appliances going beyond what is normal, therefore creating strong stimuli for the industry producing these appliances and those who select them. So it's a way to push them towards selecting more and more sophisticated appliances. This works to the benefit of technological development of the industry in cooperation with the university, because the Energy Authority has agreements for cooperation with universities, including the Polytechnic University of Milan. And also we should try to promote widespread information channels, starting with associations, representation of interest among consumers, which will represent the requirements of households. I'll close by saying that we are still working with some important partners. I was very interested in hearing from the Ministry about the thermal bill. The Energy Authority has offered a consultation on energy saving in buildings. We're waiting for the new decree to be passed to coordinate our efforts with the Ministry and to introduce updates and standardized technical requirements that facilitate the achievement of such savings. I will conclude by saying that it's our interest and your interest as a whole to provide certain rules, reliable rules, identify instruments that facilitate the dissemination of new appliances. We have not yet prepared the specs on these appliances because Robur is leading the way. I mean, we are the referee and we need two players. If there is only one player, we cannot govern the match. So hopefully Robert is leader and someone else, some strong competitor will come along. So we will work together to develop specs to facilitate the dissemination of the product. Sorry to be so straightforward, but I think it's fair. With this, I wish you good work.
Thank you, Mr. Grossi.